Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello ladies, welcome to my spot. Ladies, sparks die out. You know what? You know the weirdest thing I found, ladies, and this some tough love right here, right? This is some tough love right here. It amazes me that I've met adult women, not high school women, not high school girls. You can't even call them women. You know, even the ones who had babies, you still can't call them women. I've met biologically grown women who had jobs, you know, who were, you know, they could have been bank managers, they managing people, they affecting people's lives, hiring people, you know, stuff like that, in courthouses and whatnot. Talking about they divorcing a man or leaving a man based on the spark. Ladies, come on. You know what? I'm going to tell you what. If men collectively, I want y'all to think about this. If men collectively said, hey, you know what? We're going to leave. We got this good woman who supported us, who's down for us, who's built with us, because we don't feel a spark with them anymore. Brother's back at you, right? We want to, y'all would look at us. I mean, there would be like major like Twitter campaigns, hashtags, like hashtag that dude's stupid, you know? If we did that same thing, oh, we just had a bad spark or something. In fact, when men do it, when they get that younger model or something, y'all know y'all be changing that man to the cleaners. Y'all want to punish that man. Yet, it amazes me that I hear grown women, they ready to leave a guy who supported them. They get along with, they even say they love him, not in love with him though. That's the key to it, right? They are willing to say, you know, willing to leave that guy just because the spark is gone, right? And it's crazy when you look at one, women who usually say that are usually single, they're perpetually single. So here's the issue with the spark. It's temporary. Now, the spark is important. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, when you're like 18, you know, you understand that. You know, kids don't know anything. And shit, the spark keeps the human race going. Probably wouldn't interact otherwise. But when you get a certain age, you know, like spark. Or talking about you lost the spark. And there's households destroyed because of the spark. First of all, a spark is just that, a spark. You know, spark can start something that burns down like a bunch of stuff. That don't mean it's good. And, you know, I know ladies, y'all like that passion. But look, when you're talking about a marriage, first of all, you can generate passion. You know, the best fires are the slow ones, you know, you take your time, not you just spark it or something. Those are the best fires. It takes a while, it builds up and everything, right? Those are the best ones. And so you got to understand that. You gotta understand that. It's like, ladies, I gotta get out of that stuff. What am I on time? Oh, I got plenty of time. You know, y'all gotta get that, right? Y'all gotta get that. But too many women. Like, I'm gonna tell you what. It's ironic. I rarely hear that. I don't even really hear it from young people. Young women. I've met young women in their 20s. Right? Young women who were more sensible in, you know, the type of men they were looking for, you know, than some older women. Like, it's a shame you get a 50-year-old woman and stuff still talking about she need that spark. You be like looking at her like, honey, is something wrong with you? All right? Because they get put out. That's the thing about it. They are not going to last. You know, when people get together, there's that honeymoon period. There's that honeymoon period when neither party can do no wrong. You know, it's fun. The sex is explosive. Usually because in this day and age, people ain't getting it like they really want. So if they get sex with anybody, you know, it's good to go for them, right? So, you can't, so it's going to be explosive, or hopefully explosive. Actually, I take that back, because part of the problem is it's not explosive. Oh man, that's another video, right? So, but it's good to go and stuff. Everybody's doing their thing, right? But see, the thing about it is, how much time can you spend in the bedroom or doing something romantic? Yeah, you're doing it over the kitchen table and all that, but then what happens all of a sudden? Somebody got paid. Somebody got paid for that kitchen table, because y'all got it at a renter center. So somebody got paid for that thing, which means somebody got to be working. So you got to spend some time working, or hopefully you got a place to live. Hopefully, because if you don't have your own spot. Well, you got bigger things to worry about than a spark. So somebody got paid for it. You got to spend some time, and then what you dealing with that other person. Yeah, that spark might be good, but shoot, that person might be a different spiritual path than you. That'll cause a problem. Different political path, because that's a philosophy. Different mindset as far as money. You got a wealth mindset and they got a poverty mindset. Shoot, all that stuff come in, but a lot of times people get caught up in that spark. Right? Because let me reverse all of that. Sometimes people, they meet the person who shares the same values as them, and that includes political beliefs, spiritual beliefs, wealth beliefs, right? But because they don't feel a spark with a person, or butterflies in their stomach. I actually saw some ignorant ass shit, right? Excuse my français. But I saw some ignorant ass shit one time, right? And this was supposedly from an intelligent person. It was either on my Instagram or Facebook, right? And no, it was on my Instagram, and somebody, a female, was talking about if you don't feel those butterflies at the beginning, don't bother with them, right? That was ignorant as hell, because this is once again one of these 30, 40-year-old women, right? You know what butterflies mean? Think about it. Butterflies are nervousness. Butterflies are nervousness. Too many women get caught up in thinking nervousness is love. Butterflies mean you're scared. It means you have some fears about this. That's never a good thing. Let me say that again. That's never a good thing. If you meet somebody, you got butterflies, you probably shouldn't mess with that person. And people think, oh, that's a sign of love. Yeah, if you nervous, first of all, if you talk, the basis of any relationship should be peace. And this is more philosophical. How butterflies, you getting scared or something, you got butterflies in your stomach. Yeah, that's probably telling you to stay away from the person. But people take it for love. That's a spark. Or they get that feeling or something. It's like, no, get off of it. Do you really want a situation like that? That's starting to fear? It's that nervousness. All it is. A couple of psychologists talked about this. It's a nervousness that comes from meeting someone new. But then that's a bigger issue, a person, why they have social anxiety. And then a lot of people get caught up that way, because they felt those butterflies, that stomach or something, and it's like the romance. But then they wondering why that same person, a lot of women especially, men are more pragmatic with it. Women, they wondering why that same person's being trifling. Because you didn't pay attention to those butterflies in your stomach, was saying run. But of course we know some women fall in love with their fear of somebody. It's crazy. It is crazy, right? So you know what? The thing about the spark, they get put out. Really, you know what, ladies? If all you want is just a fling with somebody, spark away. But if you're trying to build a relationship, nah, you can't be basing it on the spark. You can't be basing it on the spark, because, I know this one woman, right? I remember she dropped. Now, the guy she with, ultimately, I think is good. But I don't think it was based on the spark. But she had actually dropped the guy based on the spark. It's just like, no. You gotta understand, take it for what it is. Like I said, you get that spark and, you open for no strings attached sex or something, hey, that's cool. That's on you. But if you're trying to build a relationship, some long term, you gotta kill that thing. So anyway, that's it for now. I'll get my joint here. I'll talk to y'all ladies later. Peace and blessings.